Hello, my name is Alan Gordon. Today I'm going to actually go through 4 separate short films, all endeavouring to try and help and make things far more safely grounded for you when you work out at home for the 50 plus age group. Now, the rules about body leverages and everything else that make things safer are set. So if you're 50 plus or 20 plus, the same rules still apply, but they're particularly relevant to 50 plus. Things change. When you get to 40, your ability to absorb changes from 8 to 12% from your food to 3 to 5% of your food. That's nutritionally speaking. And things also change when you get to that higher age group in exercise response and what you need to make things work without overdoing it. Now, to keep things minimally technical, if you do the wrong things when you exercise, sometimes you have no idea that you're doing the wrong things because it won't be immediately obvious to you, and not for a while. And the technical term for that, to know it, is subclinical microtrauma. It's damaging muscles, joint capsules, and areas around the joints and muscle fibers that happens in very small, tiny increments. So what happens is, you do that, you put it in place, and you forget about it. But you keep on doing the things that keep on consolidating this negative, and it'll carry on. So it'll carry on, and you won't know about it. 3 months, 6 weeks, a year down the line, it becomes clinical trauma. That's the difference. It's built under the surface until it comes out. So you might be reaching for something, bending for something, and your back will go or your knee will start to hurt, and you'll think it's one instance. It's not. Usually it's a build-up, unless it's very dramatic, of course, you follow. It's a build-up of the subclinical, which then becomes clinical. So subclinical, when it's happening, you don't know it. Clinical when you do. My endeavour is to show you a lot of the main points that stop you instilling subclinical microtrauma. Things that you won't feel, as I said, but you will have put something in place which you really don't need somewhere down the line. There's a difference between male and female, and I'll try and endeavour to point those out as well as we go along. So, to give you an idea of my, if you like, justification for saying these things, I've been in exercise for 46 years, exercise and injury, and nutrition. And I have a master's degree in biomechanics, also a degree in nutrition, but today it's concerned with the mechanics of things. I belong to the Dayton Clinical Movement Analysis Society, the Clinical Exercise Physiology Association, and the British Association of Sport and Exercise Sciences. Now, I deal with lots of medics. I have 4 GPs who work with these clients. To give you an idea, it's important that what I say to you today, you take on board and afford it the credibility, because it will help you in what you do. Okay, since 2002, I've assessed nearly 2,000 personal trainers privately for competence. So hopefully, films today we go through. The first one is for pre and post workout stretching. The second one is for the upper body. The second one is for the lower body. And the fourth one is for the back. A tumultuously problematic area in itself, and causing a lot of problems. There's much that's actually been talked about in stretching. You warm up first, difference between pre-workout stretching, exercise stretching, post-workout stretching. There is no difference between stretching before and stretching afterwards, because all stretching, effective stretching, is based upon the feel you get from them. Now, if you're colder, okay, you're going to get less flexibility, and the degree of stretch you get is going to be less. But to save yourselves any pain and discomfort, all you have to do is listen to yourself. Remember the word AA, the phrase AA, annoying ache. However you remember it is down to you. Automobile Association, Alcoholics Anonymous, however you take it on board. The AA is the feel you should be getting from all the stretches that you do. If you don't have any more than that, you'll be fine. If you go to where there is pain from the stretch and grimace when you do it, what you're actually doing is you are strengthening your resistance against it, and then you'll end up not only probably less flexible, because you'll be more braced, having alerted all your defense mechanisms because you've gone too far, but you'll also take a lot longer to get more flexible. Okay, so it's important. Now, stretching is a preparation for your routine. Don't forget, it's warming up is preparation for your routine, not part of it. So if you are going to warm up, you shouldn't warm up for more than 5 to 8 minutes at a very moderate pace, doing general things. If you're at home, just simple jogging on the spot. Because don't forget, warming up for a stretch, if you happen to be enthusiastic about it, your warming up and jogging might pull a muscle in your heel, what you're warming up to stretch. So it's self-defeating. So it's important that you keep that on board, that a warm-up is not part of your routine. It's preparation for it. So never launch into a workout warm-up full bore. Do it moderately, under control, and keep it moderate. Now, if you stretch from cold, preferably not from stone cold, from not having been able to warm up, it's still okay to do that. There's much taboo about, oh, you can't do that. That's nonsense. You can do it. All you'll be doing is being more sensitive to the ranges that you have, a little bit less. They will allow you to get more flexible, but you can stretch from normal state, not stone cold. If you're very cold indeed, it's best not to do it if you come out from the snow or the rain or whatever. But if you're normal body temperature, you don't have to be warmed up to start getting benefit from a stretch in preparation for some exercise that you're going to do. So the 4 today will be, the first one will be pre and post workout stretching. The second one will be upper body. The third one will be lower body. And the fourth one will be about the back, the most contentious of all the areas as far as injury and safety is concerned.
Hello, my name is Chris and I'm helping Alan Gordon with these 4 safety videos. I have no background in fitness. The reason I'm chosen is that I am, unfortunately, 58 and therefore fit the over 50s catchment. I will be appearing on all 4 videos, which will be shot in general in real time, i.e. as they happen, with all the mistakes and all the dangerous things that I do. Right, we've got to promote this because they're paying for the video.
Right.
So this is nut butter punch, which we drink, and good stuff, drunk worldwide. Excuse me, are you drinking nut butter punch? Could you come in, please? So you're drinking nut butter punch, just as we are, and is it a good drink?
Yeah, it's perfect.
And are we paying you to say this?
No.
And we're not getting paid for this, so this is all a genuine plug for nut butter punch.